So in this video, I want to talk about something that's been in circulation for a while and needs to be clarified, which is all the talk about the harms, allegedly, of renewable energy. Most of the claims, many of the claims that are supported by current politicians would suggest that it's harmful to birds, it's harmful to whales, it causes cancer, it's too expensive, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. None of that is true, with the exception of the birds. And the problem with the harm to the population of birds can easily be mitigated by just making adjustments to how these things work and how they're sited. The idea that just turning around and shutting them down wholesale is ridiculous. And I don't want to point out that while the president rails against renewable energy as a concept, these claims of cancer, there's no public cases that verify that. These claims that it's killing whales, there's no data to verify that. And these claims that it's costing more and more and more, there's no public claims to verify that. Nothing. And the bird situation does require mitigation, plain and simple. But let the engineers figure that out instead of just shutting it down wholesale. But our own climate data and our own scientists have said we need to start working away from centuries-old fossil fuel systems. It's not a well, this boogeyman or that boogeyman. It's here's the clear reality of it. If we want to be able to continue breathing, if we want to be able to continue living on this planet, we've got to come up with better solutions. And that just sounds like good practical science to me. So I don't worry too much about, this side says this and that side says that. Everybody's so concerned about that. I don't care about all that. I want a survivable planet. The next time you go to the ballot box, be thinking about, in your representation in the 21st century, your leaders in Congress coming up in the 26th election, be thinking about who's facing forward about modern energy solutions. Who's facing forward about helping restore things like the National Weather Service. We need that service. I don't know why that was taken away or why it's been hollowed out. We need to act like science is not the enemy, and we need to be proactive in our solutions going forward, and we need to see leadership that reflects that very value. I don't care if they're Republican, Democrat, I don't care, whatever. That to me is irrelevant, because if we lose the atmosphere, if we lose the environment, if we lose the ability to regulate our air or control the quality of our food or etc., starvation doesn't care what party you are. Asphyxiation, dying from not being able to breathe, does not care what party you are. So let's be thinking about that with our leadership going forward. Questions or comments, drop them below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.